Hey guys, Matt Seidel here, Polar Chef support team. Want to bring you Refract. Refract is Prism Technologies retail bot. If you watch the Prism Shopify slash Footside slash YS, then you'll see a lot of similarities. If you can set that bot up, I promise you, you can set this bot up. This bot is really, really, really easy. They do a really good job of making it easy for us. Um, and you're going to start here with the dashboard. You're going to see within the last couple of months the kind of checkouts that we've had kind of over and over. Um, this is a really, really great retail bot because it has a lot of the great models in it. Walmart and Target, AMD, Amazon, has a lot of really cool stuff. Best Buy, Newegg, as you can see over here on the right-hand side. If you wanted to, create a task, you just hit create task, and now the task group is created. So when you go into your task groups, you're going to see it right here, consoles. You can see it's already defaulted to Best Buy for you, and then all you need to do is fill in your proxies and all your other such. So again, not a really hard bot. This bot is really interesting because it's the only one I've ever seen that has light and dark mode, by the way. So just I thought that was a cool feature when I first got it. So again, if you've done anything with me, you always know that I always start in the settings. Settings for me, I'm always going to start with webhooks. Checkout sound, I'll play it. I don't think it played because there's no speaker here. But anyway, it is the coolest checkout sound ever. And this bot doesn't have a key. Prism don't have keys, by the way. Prism Technologies bots, they don't have keys. What they have is a login. So if you just give somebody your login, they have your bot. The only thing I would suggest is you have a different login for your dashboard and a different login for your bot because technically they would have both. So you just want to make sure nobody steals your bot. Anyway, so this is kind of the settings page. This is where I always start. You should always make your webhook and make sure that you send the declines. You want to send declines because you want to know why a task declined, whether it was an item policy demand with Target or a credit card fail at Walmart, or just something. So you want to make sure this is the only way that your bot talks to you is through webhooks. So you always want to make sure you're going to gather as much information and data as possible. If you don't know how to do this, there's a general guide for this. You can YouTube it. It's very easy to do. But I'll start up here. This is the same SMS code if you saw the Prism Technologies. It's the same one as before. So that little shield, again, it's the same thing that it'll pop up if you don't need it or if you don't have it open. IMAP logins, it's kind of exactly the same. You set up your IMAP so it can get into your Gmail. Again, I think a lot of the foundational pieces from bot to bot carry over, whether it's relevant or not, I don't really know. So pretty cool stuff there. Account groups. This is actually really cool is because what you'll see is all these different kind of account groups. But look at this big one. It's 408 accounts. When I go to make the task here in a minute, the biggest thing that you're gonna see is that it's not going to ask me to line up the accounts, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. So let me grab some PIDs and whatnot. Sorry, somebody had my bot, so I just had to reset the machine. So I'm gonna grab some PIDs here, and you're gonna be able to get some PIDs here. We'll make some, Walmart card SKUs. Let's just see that they're cards. So we'll grab some SKUs and we'll grab some OIDs. OID stands for offer ID. So Walmart's always a really, really cool module with this bot. It handles PX so well. And you'll see this here in a minute. I'm not going to run it, but you'll see here in just 1 minute. So anyway, so everything that you're going to need, you just hit create. You can give it a color if you so desire, but you're always going to hit, whatever the name of it is. And then when you go in here and you're going to go to add, create accounts, you just go to mass, and you're going to pick the site that you want these to go for, and then it's username input. Don't worry about proxy. What it's asking you for there is if you have a default proxy, like a login proxy. Let's just say it's Amazon or Best Buy. IP addresses matters to those sites. It doesn't really matter to Walmart or to Target or AMD. It's not really relevant. It's asking you for Walmart login proxy, but it says here input proxy, which you can put, or you could just choose a proxy list. So you just choose a list of proxies, and it's just going to create it from there, or use that to log in. So, and it doesn't have to match your task. So just know that it doesn't really matter. Here are your proxy lists. Again, just create your proxy list, give it a name, use your path, just copy and paste in there. Pretty simple. But when you go into profile groups, it's going to work exactly the same way. It's going to give it a name. What did we type on that one? Last one was new. And then you're just going to go here. This plus button will do that, create profile, but you're really going to go to import, and you're just going to import it there. So pretty easy to go there. Let's get into tasks because tasks are very, very, very cool. You can see these are all the presets if you so desire. So you can just say, okay, well, I'm going to run Walmart. Now here we go. This is already set and ready to go. You just open them up. Here's your PIDs, whatever it is that you want to do. It's 58 presets in here. And then you go into this. And again, here's your Best Buy consoles we saw earlier. And then here's your Walmart stuff. So we're going to start fresh and go into a new one here. We'll just name it test so you see. And I like, portraying Walmart because it's pretty simple. It's probably one of the easiest things to do. I'm going to show you a little trick for Walmart that not everybody knows either, so it's really cool. The monitor input. Understand that you can monitor a site without actually buying something. That's done through the SKU. And then when you monitor something, you can monitor with anything that you want. You monitor in areas is fine. When you drop this offer ID in, you don't want to drop the offer ID in with Walmart right away, and I'm going to show you why. So the cool part is that you can go to a profile group. You select a profile group, you select your proxy list, and it says here, match accounts to profiles. Boom. When you click that, that means that the bot is going to go into the back where you have all of the accounts, and it's just going to find the right task group and or account group, and it's going to find the right account associated with that. You don't even have to worry about it. That is the coolest thing in the world to me is that you don't have to pick the right account or the right profile, and if one doesn't line up, you got to fix it, and it's just that's very tedious. And while there's nothing wrong with that, the biggest value that you have here is you don't have to jack with it. Wait for queue is fine. You can decide or not decide to do that. A lot of times you can wait for it to get in queue, or you can put it into queue, and then you can purchase the Walmart here. When you hit create, you can do all this, and then you'll just hit start. With the monitor input, you're going to see here, oh, well, with live, great. So when you put the monitor input there, here we go to Zesty. When you put the monitor input, sorry, when you put the monitor input in here, you can see that it's going to monitor the site with the SKU number, and it's going to go through its normal workout flow. So it's logging in, it's setting all the stuff up that it needs to do. But what it's mostly doing here down the bottom is it's just getting ready to get logged in. It's not actually running, okay? It's not buying anything. It's just logging in, and it's getting the tasks ready to go. And that's really what you want to do when you're kind of getting going is that's what you want to see is you want to see how it says waiting for product. That means that you can get kind of in that ready set position without getting hut. So if you think about it like a down lineman ready to go for their football play, then you want to make sure that they are in a position, and that's what that is. This is waiting for product. Then let's just say, so you can see the tasks are all logged in, the flow is complete, it's all ready to go, submitting customer information. It hasn't found that yet. It hasn't found that yet. So what you're going to do is you're just going to wait where it says offer ID, and you're going to put it in. And then when you drop this offer ID and watch, now that you hit enter, look, now the tasks are firing off. And so that's a really cool trick that you can do with Refract is that you don't have to wait for it to actually buy before you know. You can just drop the SKU number in, and you can look at the SKU and see whether or not these are logged in and ready to go. So pretty cool feature there with one of those. And then again, it's going to do the same thing as it does with Prism, is that you can duplicate it, you can move it, you can go up and down, you can edit them, you can really do whatever you want. They're very, very versatile bots in that sense. You can, do whatever it is that you want to do with them. So really cool stuff here with Refract. If should you need anything in the future, always feel free, like you can reach out. And I hope that was enough information for you. If not, again, always feel free to reach out. But this is a pretty easy bot to set up. So enjoy the rest of your day.